Moving to our top story today, as Israeli-Palestinian clashes continue, global calls for calm are deepening. Reactions from all around the world are pouring in and worries are growing about further fracturing in one of the West Asia's most intractable struggles. France has stepped up its efforts to call for an immediate de-escalation of the strife. The country has proposed a resolution with the UN Security Council in coordination with Egypt and Jordan, calling for a ceasefire. According to the resolution, the three countries agreed on three simple elements. The shooting must stop, the time has come for a ceasefire, and the UN Security Council must take up the issue. The statement reads out that French President Emmanuel Macron and his Egyptian counterpart Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who is in Paris for summits on Africa, agreed on the resolution in a video conference. Remember, Macron has underlined the importance of Egyptian mediation after talks in Paris with Sisi, as it has been calling for a rapid ceasefire for several days. Meanwhile, foreign ministers of the European Union have also called on for a ceasefire and boosted humanitarian aid for Gaza. However, they have failed to reach the unanimity which could have given the EU leverage in peacemaking. The truce was met with a hurdle when Hungary, an ally of Israel in the bloc, declined to join the other 26 foreign ministers. Hungarian Foreign Minister Pito Szijjártó has accused the EU of giving out what it called one-sided statements. The division between the European bloc was on public display after EU Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell conceded that Hungary was alone among 27 nations to not endorse his remarks.
We have to explore how to re-engage, how we can build confidence building, how to can improve the living condition of the people, and how we can open the path to a potential relaunching of the peace process.
As violence continues to escalate in Israel and Gaza and calls for calm go unheeded, the US Secretary of State came forward to clear the air and announced that the US has received information on Israel's destruction of a Gaza high-rise that housed the local offices of the Associated Press and Al Jazeera news organization. Israel claims that Hamas military intelligence officers were in the building, as well as assets of Islamic Jihad. After being accused by China of obstructionism, Blinken further reiterated his position.
With regard to the United Nations, we're not standing in the way of diplomacy. On the contrary, as I said, we're exercising it virtually nonstop. The question is, would any given action or any given statement actually advance the goal of ending the violence and moving to a better place?
Remember, the UN Security Council has failed to adopt a simple declaration on the strife. This as the United States, a staunch Israel ally, has rejected three prior statements drafts proposed by China, Norway and Tunisia, which called for an end to the fighting. All eyes are on the UN General Assembly's in-person debate on the Israeli-Palestinian clashes, which will take place on Thursday. According to diplomats, the session will take place at a ministerial level, and several government officials have already indicated that they would take part.